So this is the takeaways from a class that we gave tonight on how to start a nonprofit, operate a nonprofit, fund a nonprofit, and grow a nonprofit. We got a good turnout from folks from around the country that took part in the night's workshop. So let's talk about some takeaways from that workshop. Again, this is the first workshop that we've given in 2024. So, somebody jump in and tell me who are you and where you from? Oh, I see we have somebody from Tampa, Chicago. Okay, we're getting people from around the country, and they chatting their whereabouts in the chat room tonight. So we want to welcome everybody to tonight's class. As we stated, this class is going to be televised live. This class, the class that you are attending tonight, is the most recent class that we produce. It is one of 16 different workshops, professional workshops, that we provide nationally to our nonprofit. I started this organization because of the gap that I observed in terms of nonprofits that were grassroots nonprofits and nonprofits that were just getting started. Research shows that 8 out of 10 nonprofits fails within the first 3 years of operation. That's largely because you have your elite organization that's been around forever that's dominating the landscape when it comes to funding opportunity. What we do is to work with nonprofits, especially small nonprofits, to put them on the same level to compete with those grants. It is 7:08. Okay, hold on. I got 4 more people that's trying to get in. Give me a second while I let everybody in. Okay, I think everybody's trying to come in. I got more people that's coming in. And then we're going to go ahead and get started as promised at 7:10. I'm sorry, 7:10, correct. So we got another person that's coming in, that individual in, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. As I say, we have folks here from all over the country. Not only is this being televised, I mean, being live in terms of Zoom, but we also are doing live on YouTube, Facebook, all of our social media. What's good about that is that on our pages, we have actually the movers and the shakers that's providing the funding for organizations just like your organization. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and then the folks can come when they come. So let me. So this is the second part of the class where we got feedback from everyone. Excellent. So you had an opportunity to take the class. Give me some feedback and also talk to people about who you are and what part of the country that you're coming from. This is one of the way you network with other people that's doing things. Keep in mind on my website and on my social media, that's where I have funders that actually fund programs. So as you begin to talk with your nonprofit, and you might go for one of those funders, and they would say, "Hey, we saw you on that guy that does nonprofit." So that being said, who are you? What do you do? And what part of the world are you coming from? Anybody can get started. Anybody want to be first?
I will. Thank you, Michael, for having us. And what a joy it is to see things being empowered. And I'm Veronica Life. I'm founder and CEO of Purple It Up for domestic violence awareness. With Michael's encouragement and help and support and underway, we have our 501c3, and we're an official nonprofit organization after 10 years of voluntarily being a nonprofit. Without one, I am looking forward to see how our movement, our network can go further, where we directly will handle forcefully triaging victims of domestic violence internally. We have been doing it externally by relying on the resources of other certified entities to help support us help that one. And it's a great honor to know that someone has passion and the diligence and the details and the know-how to extend a hand to guide and lead. So I thank you, Michael, for laying it out. Excellent. And sharing what you know. Excellent. And helping us come on through and come on up.
Before we roll out somebody else, let's get some other input. She knows how to sell a nonprofit, right? Y'all need to jump in and say, "This is what my nonprofit is doing." Okay, who's next?
I'll go next.
And by the way, I'm going to be sending out this presentation to everybody as well.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Heather.
You. Yeah, thank you, Michael, for your information. Thank you, Veronica. It's really inspiring what you're doing. I am on a board for Indigenous teachings, bringing back Indigenous teachings and traditional healings to BIPOC and POC, bringing this back into our communities. Right now, it's not a nonprofit quite yet. We're in transition. I'm on a board with a previous nonprofit that's kind of in transition with my elder, Mexica elder, which is a Mexican Aztec tradition. And we're combining Native American and Mexican traditions, traditional healing and traditional, basically like land back, working with the elements, working with traditional tribal ceremonial work and ritual work, bringing people back to their roots.
Make sure you stay in contact with me so I can work with your nonprofit to take it to the next level. Next, anybody else want to jump in? Now, let me ask, Heather, where are you from?
I'm from Bakersfield, California. Like I said, we're not built, we're in transition right now. So the nonprofit is in the building stages.
Good. See, that's good, because at least now you know the particulars when you do move forward with this nonprofit. Folks that take these classes are people that either have a nonprofit or they're thinking about starting a nonprofit. Now, normally when we look at the fee that we charge to provide all the documents for the nonprofit, it's normally $400. But because you took this course right here tonight, in terms of starting your nonprofit, contact us and we're going to reduce that down to $275. But you have to say, "I attended the nice class," to get that discount for us working with you to provide all the paperwork for your nonprofit. Next, please.
Hello, my name is Taylor Jackson, and I am representing Legacy Elite Christian Preparatory School. We are a full nonprofit school servicing grades K through 12, and we're servicing kids that have problems in public schools and some.
Tell people where you're located.
I am located in Tampa, Florida.
Okay, Tampa. Continue. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm sorry. So we're servicing kids that have problems in public school and that's falling behind. And basically, we are a school where our curriculum is online based, and our kids can move at their own pace. they can go as fast as they want, or if they're we do specialize in 504s and IEPs also.
Good, because that literally, folks, that literally over $1 trillion in grants that's available. Most nonprofits don't know about those grants.
Correct. We are
And
we're still growing. We're still growing. We're right now. I got on today so that I can see if I can learn how to get more grants for our program.
oh yeah, that's the
So
key.
we don't have any
Make sure you
sponsors right now.
contact me.
We don't have any sponsors right now. It's me and my mom, and then we have a director. So our kids are on scholarship, so that's how we get our money. But you can't just depend on scholarships.
Excellent. And no, we're going to change that. When you contact us, we're going to start bringing in that money. Next person, please, make sure you announce your organization and more importantly, where you're from. Next. Anybody? Okay, everybody's typing in information. Cool. People are saying I'm here to learn, right? Because a lot of people, what I find is that they do not want to talk online, right? So I say whatever. This has been a good course. Again, we have people from around the country that's taking in these classes. This class is being televised live. We got people on YouTube now that's making comments. We have people on Facebook that's making comments. Let me see. Instagram, LinkedIn. We got people on LinkedIn making comments. So, folks, before we leave tonight, I want y'all to stay in contact with me because guess what? Because all of you attended class tonight, you're going to get your certificate. So make sure you email me and say, Mike, I want my certificate because I stood through the whole course. Why is that important? Because as you go for funders, you want to show funders that you actually got professional training under your belt. So if there's nothing else to say, I'm going to leave tonight. I'm going to thank everybody because we started off crazy. Nothing was working. But then one thing I learned in the nonprofit world, you have to always have a backup plan. If this doesn't work, then you have to have a backup plan. And everybody, put information about your nonprofit in the text box. I see people are starting to put information in their text box because you never know, your organization might be able to partner in order to do some things. So that being said, I want to thank everybody again for attending tonight's class. And I'm so looking forward to working with each of you to reach your capacity. So again, thanks again. And the people that are out there in internet land, thank you. Make sure you jump on our classes. And I want to thank everybody that actually took this class because I think it brought a new level of understanding. So when we say we have a comprehensive class, I've had people to go mid-level and leave and say, I can't take all of this, right? But I told you before you took this class, I'm going to get it all to you.